Gentlemen, this case is not a difficult one. It requires no minute sifting of complicated facts. But it does require you to be sure beyond all reasonable doubt as to the guilt of the defendant. To begin with, this case should have never come to trial. This case is as simple as black and white. The state has not produced one iota of evidence, medical or otherwise, to say that the crime Tom Robinson is charged with ever took place. It has instead relied upon the testimony of two witnesses whose testimony has not only been called into serious question on cross-examination, but has been flatly contradicted by the defendant. The defendant is not guilty, but someone in this courtroom is. Now, I have nothing but pity in my heart for the chief witness of the state. But my pity does not extend so far as to her putting a man's life at risk, which is what she has done in an effort to get rid of her own guilt. And I say guilt, gentlemen, because it was guilt that motivated her. She committed no crime. She merely broke a rigid code of our society. But she full well knew the enormity of her offense. She persisted in her subsequent reactions, something every child has done. She tried to hide the evidence of her offense from her. But in this case, she was no child trying to hide a stolen toy. In this case, she must not only remove the evidence from her presence, she must destroy it. What was this evidence? Tom Robinson. A constant reminder of what she did. What did she do? She did something that in our society is unspeakable. She tempted a Negro. She was white and she kissed a black man. No code mattered to her before she broke it, but came crashing down on her afterwards. Mr. Ewell saw what happened, and what did he do? There is circumstantial evidence that Mayo Ewell was being savaged by someone who led exclusively with his left.
Why, you drinking it?
That Mr. swore to warrant. No doubt, signing it with his left hand. Tom Robinson now sits before you, having taken the oath with the only good hand he possesses, his right hand. So quiet, respectable Negro man who had the unmitigated temerity to feel sorry for a white woman is on trial for his life. I need not remind you of their conduct here in this court. Their cynical confidence that you gentlemen go along with them on the assumption, the evil assumption, that all Negroes lie, that all Negroes are basically immoral beings, that all Negroes are not to be trusted around our women. But you know the truth. Some Negroes lie. Some Negroes are basically immoral beings. Some Negroes are not to be trusted around our women, white or black. So it is with some white men. Before I quit, gentlemen, Thomas Jefferson once said that all men are created equal. There's a tendency in this year of grace, 1935, for that phrase to be used out of context, to satisfy all conditions. We know that all men are not created equal, in the sense that some men are smarter than others. Some men have more opportunity than others because they are born with it. Some men have more money. Some ladies make better cakes. But there's one human institution in this country in which the pauper is equal to a Rockefeller, the stupid man equal to an Einstein. That institution, gentlemen, is a court of law. I'm not an idealist to believe so firmly in our courts and in our jury system. It's no ideal to me. It's a work and living reality. But a court is only as strong as its jury. And its jury is only strong as the people that make it up. So I am confident that you gentlemen will review this evidence without passion, come to a decision, and restore the defendant to his family. In the name of God, Do your duty. In the name of God. Believe him.
Yes, sir. May I speak with Mr. Finch, please, sir? It's got nothing to do with the trial.
What does it count? Judge, she said my children are missing all this afternoon.
I know where they are. I thought we did too. They're up in the mountain. Been there since 1 this afternoon.
Jim, Scout, come down from there. Meet me outside.
I pray that Reverend Sarci could save our seats for us, but I stopped worrying once I remembered that people